USB keys, thumb drives, pen sticks, plug-a-maroos. Call them what you want, they're everywhere now, but how many times have you gone to use a USB drive and found that, oh, it's too small for what you want to copy, and oh, it transfers data at the speed of an elderly sloth? Samsung are such nice people, they set out to solve those problems and many more with their portable T3 SSD. It won't make you happy, but it might make you less angry. If you're not aware, this is actually the successor to the T1 SSD that Samsung launched back at CES 2015. That product had sort of a plastic weave looking texture, while the T3 has a brushed aluminum casing, but there's also this rubber strip for grip, you know, when you're throwing it all over the place. But actually you can do that. I mean, I wouldn't chuck it around for kicks, but it is shock resistant thanks to an internal support frame. Now granted, this thing is a bit bigger than your regular thumb drives, but it's still very slim and can easily fit in your pocket. The actual dimensions are 74 by 58 by 10.5 millimeters with a weight of only 51 grams. That's super light, honestly. It's like paper light. And that's for the 2 terabyte version also. Speaking of which, the T3 is available in 250 gigs, 500 gigs, 1 terabyte, and 2 terabyte models. On the side, you'll find the reversible USB Type-C port, one of the few changes between this generation and the previous, which supports USB 3.1. Samsung says that it can transfer data at speeds of up to 450 megabytes per second, although obviously your mileage will vary depending on what device you're using it with. So let's put it to the test with some benchmarks. Connected to a Skylake system with an i7 processor, in Crystal Disk Mark, the T3 reached 428 megabytes per second in sequential reads and 398 in sequential writes, pretty close to their advertised top speed. In USB Flash Benchmark, we can see it holds on to those high numbers as file sizes decrease, holding on to around 80 megs a second until we get down to 4 kilobyte file sizes. Not bad at all. I also threw a Premiere project onto the T3 and played around with scrubbing through video, and it seemed very responsive. So I'd feel good about using this as a portable footage drive, especially with the shock resistance and the fact that it's so much smaller than external hard drives. Heck, you could even throw some games on here if that tickles your nose hairs. That's not a phrase. The T3 also has built-in AES 256-bit hardware encryption, so you can protect it with a password, which you can activate by using the software pre-installed on the drive, or you can download it if you formatted the drive when you opened it. Like me. There's also an Android app, so you can transfer files to a mobile device, although you will need to buy a USB on-the-go cable if you want to have that functionality. Or you could get a USB Type-C to Type-C connector if you have a Type-C phone, but there's not many of those right now. Now I've been using this little guy, the 1 terabyte version, to transfer data between various PCs here in the studio for the past few weeks, and I've got to say, I am a fan. No, it's not as small and light as some USB keys, where you can just like throw in your pocket and plug into the PC without a cable, but I simply can't argue with having 1 terabyte of super fast storage in such a small and light package. It actually made me kind of power mad. I was copying stuff onto there that I didn't even have to, because there was so much space. It's a slippery slope. Would you guys be interested in a portable SSD like this, or do you prefer actual USB keys that you can just like stick on a keychain or a lanyard if you're a bigger dork? Leave a comment below. Alright, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Click here to watch more videos. Follow us on social media over here, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this from NCIX. Now, I'm gonna go copy some more stuff because I can. You shouldn't always do things just because you can, and this may be one of those scenarios, so actually I won't do that. Never mind.